people, watch this, who he came to save. In other words, he came into this world not as a king, but he came as a humble servant. He came, ladies and gentlemen, he was not born in a palace, but he was born in a manger. Jesus understands, watch this, poverty. He understands your weakness. He understands your hunger. He understands your rejection. He understands your loneliness. He understands your temptation. He understands your concern. He understands your worries. He understands your troubles. He understands your fret. He understands your anxiety. He understands your fear. He understands your discomfort. He understands your upset. He understands your pain. He understands your heartache. He understands your illness. He understands your trials. He understands your tension. Jesus understands the trials of the human condition. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, why? Because he was born, watch this, in another man's stable. Can I walk the text and tell you the story? He was born in another man's stable, Deacon Twyman. He stayed in another man's manger. Watch this. He was wrapped in another man's cloth. He grew up in another man's town. He sat down at another man's table. He preached from another man's boat. He slept in another man's bed. He lived under another man's roof. He rode on another man's donkey. He had the Lord's Supper in another man's room. He carried another man's cross. He was buried in another man's place. He was buried in another man's tomb. He died in another man's place. He got up for another man's salvation. God understands the trials of human condition. He endured all he endured so that he might identify himself with us.